My husband told me to lose weight or sleep in the guest room. Either lose 10 kilos by summer or you're sleeping in the guest room, my husband said, standing in the doorway with his arms crossed like he was HR delivering a performance review on my body. I was literally holding a plate of broccoli. Not cake, not pizza, steamed broccoli. I put the plate down very carefully. Repeat that, he sighed. We've been over this. I'm not attracted to you at this size. I can't force myself. I need physical attraction. So if you don't take it seriously by summer, we'll just be roommates. You can sleep in the guest room. At this size, I echoed. Say the number, Greg. Go on. What terrifying relationship-ending number am I at? He hesitated. You were hotter at 65 kilos. And now? He shrugged. Now you're comfy. Comfy, I repeated. Like a couch? He nodded. Exactly. I don't want to be married to a couch. I stared at the man whose main hobbies are beer, PlayStation, and complaining about his bad knees when I asked him to walk literally anywhere. You weigh 20 kilos more than me. That's different, he said immediately. I'm taller, and I'm a guy. It sits different. So the fat is masculine on you? I asked. Is it unionized? He rolled his eyes. This is what I mean. You don't take it seriously? I'm trying to save our marriage. By body-shaming your wife and threatening her bed, I said. Romantic, he groaned. You're twisting my words. I'm just being honest. Don't you want me to be honest? I want you to be quiet, I said. But here we are, he plowed on. Look, I'm not saying you're ugly. You're just not my type anymore. I miss the old you, the one who cared about staying in shape. The old me worked 2 jobs and starved through anxiety, I said. The old me had undiagnosed PCOS and no antidepressants. The old me was dying inside. But sure, let's romanticize her because she fit your fantasy weight. He raised his hands. I'm not a bad guy for wanting a physically fit partner. Everyone thinks it. I'm just brave enough to say it. No, babes, I said. You're just dumb enough to say it out loud. He leaned on the counter. You can roll your eyes all you want, but summer is in 3 months. If you're not at least trying by then, I'm done pretending. Guest room. No more sex, no more intimacy, no more cuddling. I can't fake it. 3 months, I repeated. 10 kilos. Minimum, he said. See? That look right there. That's why I didn't tell you earlier. I'm trying to calculate how long it's going to take to lose 85 kilos, I said. He frowned. You don't weigh 85. I meant you, Greg. He didn't laugh. Shocker. We dropped it that night, but it lingered in the air like a fart. The next morning, he texted me an Instagram reel from some gym influencer. Motivation for you. Caption, if he loves you, he'll push you to be your best, not your fattest. Misspelt and everything. I didn't respond. Instead, I did something dangerous. I got honest with myself. Was he wrong that I'd changed? No, I had. I gained weight. I'd also gained therapy, boundaries, and the ability to enjoy dessert without crying into it. The only thing that hadn't changed was my workload. I cooked, cleaned, did laundry, managed bills, remembered birthdays. He existed loudly beside me. So when he gave me a deadline, I quietly decided to train for something. Just not what he thought. For 3 months, I documented everything. Not calories, evidence. Every time he made a comment about my body, I wrote it in my notes app with date and time. Do you really need that? If you just stop snacking, you'd be fire again. I miss when my friends were jealous of my hot wife. Every time I took care of him, picked up his prescription, washed his gym clothes he never wore, made his lunch, I wrote that down too. I also went to the doctor, got a full panel, found out my hormones were a mess, my cortisol was through the roof, and my joints were screaming from stress, not weight. My GP looked at me and said, you don't need a diet, you need rest and support. I laughed. Can you write me a prescription for a new husband? She smiled. I can write you a letter about how dangerous crash dieting would be with your levels, for legal reasons. Legal reasons? I asked. She shrugged. Some partners don't listen until a lawyer shows up. Interesting. I booked a consult with a family lawyer just to understand my options. They asked, do you feel emotionally abused? I thought about Greg weighing my worth in kilos. Sometimes, I said. They explained assets, the house, spousal support. They asked me to list examples of his treatment. I handed over my notes app. They whistled softly. Keep tracking, they said. If this escalates, you're protected. So I did. Meanwhile, I did start moving my body more, but for me. Walks after work, yoga videos that didn't scream at me, cooking meals that weren't boiled sadness. The scale barely moved, but my brain did. I started to like myself again. Greg noticed the walking